Wait,
I mean,
my question is like, is Careless Whisper actually about Whisper?
I think
I'm
I always
genuinely
thought
asking.
I thought it
Is
had
it
to do
about-
with like moaning, because like it's like a careless
Oh my
whisper
God.
sound.
What? Wait, why
are you
whispers? Why
such-
not careless moaning? Okay, I should stop.
We can
love
break that
it
down
here.
later. I think we're
I
we're
think
live.
y'all should
I am-
listen
on?
to Careless
Oh, we're
Whispers.
on.
I
on
feel
YouTube.
so old right now.
I mean, do you know?
This
Oh
is
wait, do you actually know the meaning?
read the lyrics to the fucking song.
The
Okay,
lyrics
let's look
of
at- I
the song say, "Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend. To the heart and mind, ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you'll find."
Wait, is it
It's
not
like
a
a
sex song?
About loss.
Oh,
It's a very bittersweet song.
Yes.
so
Anyway.
it's not about moaning
I'm
and
just
driving.
waiting.
Oh
I'm
my
just waiting
God.
for Briar to pop into chat with his fun facts about Careless Whispers.
All right. Anyway.
Which he gave me like 3 weeks ago. We had a literal discussion on the
Y'all
way to the
were
Warhammer
20
store.
minutes late.
I'm sorry.
I had like a 20-minute discussion about Careless Whispers, which I'm sure he will now reiterate to chat while Red is doing the recap.
This is blowing my mind. I
Welcome
always
to Wayward
thought it was a
Revelry,
sex song.
everyone.
Yeah.
It is if there's no lyrics.
Also, Z and Frizz are now switched places. So.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. So good.
God damn it.
We're basically the same people.
Okay. Anyway.
Right.
Welcome. Wayward Revelry. I'm Prince, also known as Double the Dice. He, him. I am the GM of this game, but I do not wrangle this chaos. It just happens whether I choose it or not. So with that said, let's just let people introduce themselves. Red.
Hello, I'm Red. Today it says Frizz, he, him above me. That's
No, it does
wrong.
not.
It doesn't anymore.
It does on my stream. It does on my stream.
Your stream's broken then.
Yeah, your stream is
Okay.
broken. It's already fixed.
I fixed that in seconds.
It still says that on my screen. I'm behind. All right. I'm Z. I'm playing Z. He, him. I'm Red. Whose pronouns are she, they. Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Panda,
notes.
what the fuck is happening right now?
We're professionals.
Hi, I'm Awkwardish Panda. I play Glix, our Eladrin druid.
That's
There
how
you
do
go.
it. Wow.
Okay.
Wait, what are Glix's pronouns and
Oh, sorry.
fall
My
form?
pronouns are she, they, and Glix's pronouns are currently she, her. Or she, they. With Autumn, it kind of goes both ways.
Okay.
Frizz.
Hmm.
Frizz. Oh, hi. Wait, no.
God
Right.
damn it. This is
I'm
why we
Ray.
need Joe. This is why we need Joe. This is it.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Hi, I'm Ray. My pronouns are he, him. I'm gonna be playing Frizz, silver, white. I don't know. Really cute kobold. His pronouns are he, him.
Asshole Cobalt.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Liar, piece of shit, kobold.
Jesus.
Wow.
All right. Andrani,
Again.
that's
I
mine.
said what I said.
Recap. Andrani's face is gonna go.
You did
Okay.
what?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Indrani. My pronouns are she, they. I play Kismet, local friendly local, Dampier blood cleric. She
Yep.
drinks blood and heals people with blood, and is overall a very pleasant person to be around. Her pronouns are she, her.
Yo, I think we're just nervous that we're in combat.
We're in
We're not in combat. We haven't rolled initiative yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
It's
rolling
not
initiative.
real until we roll initiative.
We will be rolling initiative once we start. But anyway, before we do that, just recap, please.
4 pages. let's go.
Okay. Listen up, everyone. I, Red, do not remember what happened last time, but past Red wrote it down, so we're all going to find out together.
It's been a week.
Okay, the passage of time is not linear, okay? Time is
Yeah.
a weird soup.
We
And
all
in
know
my
this.
brain, this never happened. So I'm going to find out with everybody else what happened. Last time, we left off at Bavlorna's. Yep, a whole other part of the Prismere, where we started last time. And Bavlorna and Z were both suspicious of Frizz and what he was up to. Bavlorna said, so Z was keeping a close eye on Frizz, and Bavlorna asked Frizz why he was here, because she said, you haven't lost anything. Bless you, Andrani. She also seemed to say that she wasn't sure about the injury on her head and like brushed off attempts to heal her, said she was fine. Frizz said something about wanting to kill Indolin, I believe, and Bavlorna was like, absolutely not. Hello, Raiders. Leave Frizz, leave Indolin alone. Then, for some reason or another, which I'm not sure what quite prompted this, Bavlorna became suspicious that we had stolen something from her, which Z had. He definitely took a selection of buttons from the button cabinet. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but Z also doesn't have any of those things anymore because he lost everything when we had to pull from the deck of many. I actually think that Kismet has one of the buttons from Bavlorna, but Z successfully lied with like a 26 deception roll or something like that. And so Bavlorna just moves on to other things. Frizz, meanwhile, had inched closer to her and whispered, I need your help. For all of those who are just joining us, Bavlorna is a hag. So Z, who's keeping a close eye on Frizz, is like, absolutely not. We do not bargain with hags. no way, Frizz. And as the rest of the party is starting to file out, Z refuses to leave and insists on staying with Frizz. Frizz tries to like convince him to go away. It's like, it's cool, Bad Lorna's a friend, I just need to tell her something. And Frizz's best efforts at lying fail on Z. Z sees right through it. And so finally Frizz tells him that, like, look, I don't have a choice. I have to get Bad Lorna's help for this thing I need to do, which I can't tell you all the details of, but it's for my love. Like, please just leave. I need to make a deal with the hag. Z, it's like, you better not fucking do it. You're an idiot. You could have just asked us for help, but instead you're in here bargaining with the hag. Like, you're gonna get yourself in more trouble than it's worth. And it's like, but it's your own funeral. Fuck you. I don't care anyway. And storms out. Okay. So inside with the hag, Frizz tells Bad Lorna that he has to kill Endolin. And Bad Lorna just bites him, like literally with her giant toad mouth, picks him fully up, giant kobold, chomp, and grapples him, but she does not bite all the way down, so he doesn't take a bunch of damage. And Frizz is like panicked, like, oh no, I'm in here by myself. I'm gonna get eaten. And he's like, no, she took something from my love. I have to. She said it's the only way or whatever. And explains that his love is the queen of the ocean and she needs her powers back. But she doesn't really have to kill or hurt Endolin if there's another way to get his love's powers back. And so Bavlorna offers to help Frizz get his love's power back for Lyra, Queen of the Ocean, is what Frizz says, and restore her in exchange for Frizz's love. Not just for his love, but for everyone. All of his friends, his family, romantic, platonic, familial, all love will be taken from Frizz in exchange for this. And Frizz wails about this and begs and tries to give the cute little kobold eyes that he's been doing on everyone, but the hag is unmoved and they strike the deal. Okay?
Wait, so
yes.
So the deal is basically, does he not love anymore? What?
He can't love anyone anymore. He has no love. He cannot experience
He has no love. He cannot experience love either way. Giving love, receiving love. So then Frizz just
now you're sad, huh?
appears in front of the door. He doesn't fully remember how he got there or all the details or whatever, but he like walks out and he's like, hey, everything's good. He's all happy. Z is giving him the ultimate pretend you're not there cold shoulder, refusing to make eye contact and look in Frizz's direction, refusing to respond to anything that Frizz says. Just absolutely, Frizz does not exist, and it's super awkward for everyone, but mostly between Frizz and Z. So after we depart Bavlornas, we immediately ride our tandem bicycle to Yon through the mists. And this time we rolled 2 natural 20s. And I think only Frizz rolled poorly on the tandem bicycle.
I was the only one who rolled poorly because I was distracted because they let me lead.
Got it. Everybody actually did a really good job. We made great time though through, even with a slight distraction from Glix, who can now steer things because they got she and Elvor got their powers back. So Glix is steering us to Yon, and we arrive. Yon is this mountainous place. There's thunderclouds everywhere. It's windy. There's lightning and everything. We see this big castle nearby. And 2 figures on a rock, a female elf with a moon mask on and a 3-foot tall dandelion with a rapier. And then as we get closer, we see there's also a flying honeybee who's about the size of an orange. The honeybee is important because of reasons that we will find out when we pick up this current session. Kismet realizes that the elf doesn't cast a shadow, and that's probably because she's cursed. That's like a sure sign of having a curse on her. But we discovered that the dandelion's name is Amador.
Amador.
Amador. Amador. Sorry, that's an O, not an E. And the bee is Pollinella, who's like a princess or a queen bee or something like that.
It's a queen
and
bee.
The elf's name is Gleam. And Gleam is from actually the carnival where Z and Glix worked, and we recognize Gleam and also know that she has a twin sister. They were acrobats. And right before we left for a couple weeks, they were acting really oddly. We learned that Glister and Gleam were stolen away to here in the Yon to perform in the Hag's show, and they have been separated. Anyway, we also hear about an elf prince, some elf prince, down near the lake, who is made some kind of bargain with the hag and is trapped here and has been searching for a way home near the Fey Beacons at the lake that we're kind of nearby, but a ways off from. That we might seek out allies in Lockberry Hinge with the Torrids, and that there's a bugbear named Hurley, who is also from the carnival, who's made some kind of bargain and is being forced to perform in the theater for the hag. And Amador offers to help us. We also hear that there's this odd chair-shaped thing up high on one of the mountains called the Astronomer's Throne that we want to investigate. We get some like good details from these people. And then we decide to take a long rest for the night because it's in the middle of this thunderstorm and everything. And we are tired after our long day riding back and forth all over the Prismere. When we get inside, the most passive aggressive move from Elafor ever, Frizz's room is a little prison cell and he cannot shift it into anything else.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dad's
I
pissed.
love Joe.
Yep. Elafor's
Very
pissed
petty.
off. And Frizz gets up in the middle of the night, again, writes something on a piece of paper and slips it under Elafor's door, where we discover that Glix is sleeping with Elafor tonight in the same room, because Glix and Elafor got their secret, that were the things that were taken from them back, and they're having a hard time. Anyway, in the morning, Glix is all autumny in her autumn form, which she hasn't shown before, and finds the note from Frizz, which is a drawing of Elafor mid-flight, looking down through the snow and cradling someone, Glix's form when he had tried to save her. And it says, Frizz knows Frizz owes explanations. Meet me in the morning. Also, my room is broken. It's cold in here. Elafor is offended that Frizz is trying to steal his shtick, which is drawing cute little pictures for people of everything, because Joe rolled for it, and that's how he felt about it. So goes to confront Frizz about all of his secrets that he's keeping and like what's going on and everything, while Kismet tries to remove the curse from Gleam. Elafor is not having Frizz's, I was trying to help. He's like, no, tell us the fucking truth. What's your love's name? And Frizz says, Lyra is the love of my life. And Elafor asks what was taken from her. And Frizz says that she can't survive, like something about needing air and stuff. Elafor does not buy this shit, and says that something doesn't line up here. Like, you've been talking about this, like, Queen of the Sea stuff, and like Elafor accuses Frizz of lying about the identity of his love and says it must be Umberly. And Frizz says, no, it's not my Lyra. Lyra wouldn't be that. That's a fake god of the sea, Umberly. I don't know what you're talking about or whatever. And then in his little kobold head, he hears the command, open your mouth. So what does Frizz do? He opens his mouth and casts tsunami on everyone, doing massive damage to everyone inside our magnificent mansion, which is our magnificent library. And she says, and channels through Frizz, his love, his patron, and says, I am the bitch queen. And you will help him see this through. And everybody is massively damaged. The place is flooding. Glix turns into a shark to like get to Kismet and Gleam and get them out. And we all come like collapsing out the front of our tent, worse for wear. And as we are healing and trying to dry off, Frizz is complaining about being cold. Everyone's now pissed at Frizz. And the rest of us have decided, like, well, we're all up anyway. We might as well go and talk to this prince down at the lake and get moving, because we realized that through Frizz, what Frizz had learned is that Indolin can only be killed during a solar eclipse, and she's paranoid that she's going to die during one. By the way, this offering of information is not enough to prevent anybody from not being massively pissed at Frizz right now. Everyone's just like, fuck you, we're ignoring you, like, whatever. And we decided to go to see this prince and like learn more about how we can threaten this hag, Indolin, to get what we need. While this is all happening, we're preparing to leave. Frizz hears a message, telepathic message from Z in Frizz's head. And Z asks, what did you trade her for that information? Just as we hear this horrid, heavy, deep rumble and then a big thud and a booming voice, which only Z understands because Z speaks giant, say, you stole Queen Bee, Mudlot need Queen Bee to make honey mead. And the really pissed off giant that had been imprisoning Polynella is here to reclaim her. So now we've got multiple problems on our hand. The whole party is at half health. Our healers' healing spell slots are down. We're pissed at Frizz, and now we've got a giant here to take back Polynella.
Yeah,
Wow.
Kismet and Glix both are really low on spell slots because we were healing everybody when he showed up. So we don't talk our way out
It's
of
not
this.
that low.
I've used 2 of my 3rd level spell slots.
Yeah,
But
you
other
have
than
used
that-
this.
I've used 2 of my 2nd and 1 of my
And one of
first.
them was on Z because Z
And,
Yeah, because
got,
I was at 16 HP.
You
And
know,
now
I've
I'm at
used a wild
27.
shape.
and you
Or
basically
like
just
11 HP or something.
killed Z and then
Not
walked
Frizz
away because he was being
Uh.
kind of Z. Well, there you go.
Yeah. It's like, ugh. I love
Look, Z was keeping an eye out for us to have a conversation this morning, but then things happened, so
it. I don't know what I don't know, okay?
yeah,
So-
exactly. I know.
So, thank
well,
you.
you probably did know. Z kept looking over in your direction while you're busy. Like it was probably evident that he wanted to talk to you, but we haven't had a chance because
I see.
Yeah.
Kismet interpreted that as like, oh, I probably look really hot today.
yep, makes sense.
Yes.
Of course. We're very humble.
Yeah,
So,
very.
yes, there is a huge ogre, or not ogre, cyclops that you all see. And even if you don't know history of cyclops or anything like that, everyone's heard of a cyclops, giant, one eye. This one, however, is dressed like a beekeeper. He has a big old hat with a net over it so that the bees don't sting his one eye. He's carrying a large stick with a beehive on the end of it. There are also very large bees not quite as big as Queen Polynella, but there are large bees out here. And Amador is instantly into fighting stance with his rapier. Queen Polynella is sitting on top of his flower. And, well, we are going to roll initiative because we don't necessarily have to fight. We do need to have order operations here.
Cool.
Cool.
While we're rolling initiative, can I just ask for a little more detail about this giant? Does he look like he belongs here, as in like he's from the Feywild proper, or does he look like he came from somewhere else, i.e. the Shadowfell or the material plane or whatever, and like got stuck? Like, does he look like a Feywild kind of giant or somewhere else?
How would you know this?
Well, because one of my best friends is a giant from the Shadowfell who crossed into the Feywild. And also I worked at the carnival where I assume we might have had like a giant strongman or something like that.
Nothing quite as large as this thing. Giants are generally large creatures. This thing is huge, bordering on gargantuan. It is tall enough to, as you see in the picture, grab some of the mountainous peaks with his hand.
Got it. Okay. Does he give Shadowfell-y giant vibes or no?
Roll me a history or Arcana.
He is bad at both.
I know.
He seems like he knows. Look,
6.
he looks like he's dressed as a beekeeper.
Sure.
Mud lump, right? So
he is just to answer Z's question, he is from wherever you think he's from.
Great.
Amazing.
There's no bees in the Shadowfell, so I assume he's not from there.
Let's just get
no honeybees. No honeybees. Only mean bees. Only wasps.
Who's going first? Frizz.
No, Glix.
Oh, Glix. Glix rolled an 18.
But we also don't know where. We don't know where
Mudlump
Elephor is or Mudlump. So
we'll roll for Elephor and Amador. Give me a moment.
And Amador.
Look, if he's a beekeeper, then maybe we just talk to him. You know, beekeepers take care.
Only Z know what he said. What he said though.
Yes.
What did he say?
He said,
dressed like
you
a beekeeper.
stole Queen Bee. Mudlot needs Queen Bee to make honey mead. Mudlump.
Glix, what is your dexterity?
13.
Okay, so you go before.
Mm-hmm.
And let's roll for Elephor.
Bro, beekeepers are like doing good for the Feywild. Maybe we just be like, hey buddy, this bee is off.
Elephor rolled a 21. I'm writing.
Of course you did.
Because they're not going to come up.
I have it written down too, so.
And last but not least, I'm going to roll for Amador.
Okay. So it's Elephor, Glix, Mudlump, Frizz, Kismet, Amador,
Z.
Z.
Yep.
There we go. There's the order.
Z, since you can speak giant, you will get a surprise round to either tell the party that you know what you know about giant, or do something else.
Okay.
However you want to play.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll to see what Z does.
Come on, let's fight.
Okay, Z will tell the party. Z will translate. Z will say, he says you stole Queen Bee. Mudlump needs Queen Bee to make honey mead. And Z will like flutter up into the air a little ways, because he does not want to get stepped on.
Okay.
He wants to be up, so that he can like go flying off out of the way if need be.
Hmm.
Cool.
What Alipor do? I think first thing Alipor is going to do, as he always does, is go insightful fighting.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a insight versus Mudlump's wisdom. Oh God, he rolled a nat 20. That's a 29. Mudlump.
Lump?
No.
Oh, Elfor. I was
Elfor.
like, he has a 29.
I gotta open up roll 20 on my laptop, but yes, he rolled a 29. So with that, Mudlump cannot beat that no matter what he rolls. So he gets insightful fighting, and he is going to hold his action. But he's also going to fly up into the air. So if he needs to, he can get towards Mudlump. So that is Mudlump's turn. Glix. Or not Mudlump's.
Is the wind blowing? This is very important. I need to know if there's any wind or not.
Roll me a D100. How about
Oh
that?
God. Okay.
The real
Oh,
question
wow.
is it howling?
32.
The wind is howling.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I guess
Your
our
medallion's going to.
I literally have fog cloud prepared so that we could hide out here if we needed to. I can't use it if the winds are above 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, it'd
literally
be
just gave
above
us an out,
10.
so
It's not like it's gonna blow you off a mountain sort of thing. Alifor can still fly, but there's some pretty beastly gusts that happen.
yeah, so that's not gonna work. Fuck. Okay.
It was evens under 50 was for howling winds.
That's darkness on his eyeball.
I don't have darkness.
Oh.
That's not something I have as a druid.
Did you get more than treats, Caressa?
No, he's just being this way.
Well, I
Cast
asked
sunlight on his
'cause-
eyeball.
I didn't
Oh.
spend 2,000 points for nothing. Excuse
Oh,
you.
wow.
Hold on, I got the treats right here.
Morton better
Morton's
get the
excited.
treats.
Come here. Oh,
Bear with me for 1 second because I
Sure,
asked
yeah.
because I had the plan to try to hide us and get everybody to run, but that's not going to work now. So,
Thank you, Fred, for giving Morton.
come back, Morty. Come on.
oh, this is going to
You
be
want more?
bad. I have to
Look.
do this anyway. Okay, I am going to cast Aura of Vitality because everybody's still hurt.
What's
And I'm
Zora
gonna-
Vitality?
Aura of Vitality is for the it's concentration. Cast it on myself. There's a 30-foot range around me. Anyone within those 30 feet gets 2d6 hit points. I rolled it. Everybody gets 7. That's within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
And until the spell ends, and it's up to a minute, so we have 10 rounds. Anyone that's within 30 feet of me gets 2d6 at the top of their turn.
Sweet.
So are we all close to you, or just
So
some of
I
us?
just cast it so everybody who's close to me, which I think is everybody because we were all standing
Yeah,
around.
we were all standing
Mhm.
around.
So everybody
Everybody
just
gets-
instantly gets 7 HP?
Yes. Yep.
Sweet.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hell, yes, you are
I'm
the
almost
literal
back to
best.
full health.
Amador's back to
too.
full health.
I'm still at like a quarter of the way down. So,
Yeah.
I can see that, right? And you're right next to me. So,
Mhm.
okay.
but I'm much better than I was near the end of last game because I was down to like
Yeah.
20% health.
We all got down to like
That
20%
tidal wave beat the shit out
health
of everybody.
or
Like
so-
everybody
or so.
got hit and chucked out the building and lost a lot of health.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And you and I were both burning spell slots to get people back up from near death.
Sweet.
So everybody within 30 feet of me gets the health, and to
Yeah, that's
try
why
to get
everyone's pissed
everybody,
at Frizz.
and I yell at everybody to stay close, and I run 30 feet out from under this dude's foot. Because he's like getting ready to step on like the whole party, right? So
No.
I run 30. Oh, you said we saw a foot coming down.
You
so
saw
I
a
thought he was
foot
gonna-
come down, but he wasn't going to step on you. It was just
Okay,
like
well then
you
I'm just gonna
couldn't
couldn't
stand
miss
there.
his foot because it's that fucking long.
Gotcha. I misunderstood. Well, then I'm just going to stay right there and everybody gets 7 hit points and I will roll individually for everybody as we go
Okay.
If you want me to do that, or I can
No,
roll
just
for each
do
round.
one roll for each round.
Okay.
All right.
7 now, and then on consecutive rounds, as long as they're next to me at the top of their turn, they get 6 hit points, or they get the 2d6. So, or something. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's not everybody. Sorry.
No.
Sorry, it's a new spell. I just got it. It's one person, so I heal myself
Okay.
first, and then I'll go through everybody.
Everybody else minus that 7.
Sorry, I read it wrong.
It's fine.
So
All right.
I remove my 7, right?
Yep.
The dyslexia took over, and I read too fast.
Don't
All good. So that means it's his turn.
Yeah.
So oops, I don't want to do it on here. I'm just seeing all the stuff that I have.
God.
How big is the beehive? Like, it's got to be massive if he's massive.
So imagine a beehive on a giant's house.
Okay.
So it
like,
is
like
probably-
a Z-sized house.
it is
of
probably a
beehive?
size of a house that Z might live.
Honestly, compared to that picture, that thing looks like it's the size of a fucking city.
It is very, very large. So yeah, this is a full-on house-sized beehive. So let's do this. Mudlump is going to he's gonna do this.
What the fuck?
So Mudlump takes this large stick that he has the beehive attached to, and he tilts it over you. It says, "Mudlump want queen. Mudlump need honey mead," and then shakes this hive, and then swarms of bees start to fly out. And I roll another initiative now.
He shouted in giant or in
And
common?
giant. He only speaks giant.
Okay,
Yeah.
we don't know what it is. Okay.
Only Z knows what it is. Z did tell you what he said he wanted on the last round.
Okay.
So y'all know Z can speak giant at the very least. So yes, obviously you should try it, Andron.
So adding these to the initiative order, they don't get to act now, but they are ready.
Well, they would be next in the order, so.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sorry, honesty is the best policy.
You're right. No, I forgot. Like I was thinking about the order. Cool. So that's his turn. Alifor's flying in the air. They're gonna go after Alifor. And so first off, I need you to see that swarm can occupy another creature's space and vice versa. Move through any opening large enough for a tiny insect. Cannot regain hit points or gain temporary. All right, so
This is fine.
This is fine.
going to bite at Alifor. 17. Alifor's armor class is 15, so that is going to hit.
God.
Alifor's going to take 11.
Look at that damage.
Listen,
What the hell?
Well, it's blue because one's a 1 and one's a 6, or one's a 4. Yeah, 11 piercing damage to Alifor. Alifor's still flying, but there are now bees swarming around Alifor's person and poking at him while he's in the air. Next up is Frizz.
Okay. Oh God. how tall? Wait, how high? L4 is flying.
About 30 feet up.
Oh God, I cannot. Wait, let me check something. Fuck, it's okay. It's touch. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna look at Z. And
Also,
then,
L4 was holding his action for this dude to attack. He did not attack.
okay. Okay. So yeah, Z said that the giant wants the queen bee. Because of that, Frizz now looks at the queen bee and is she around?
She is
She's over
sitting
by-
on Amador's flower.
Okay, can I see what's her reaction to all of this? Like, does she want to come with, or she's afraid, or what?
I don't know how you're gonna pick this off of a bee. So
Oh, it's a really tiny bee. Okay.
No, it is
that's-
a bee about the size of a large orange. So it is a large bee, but also how do you read bees' facial expressions
That's
or
true.
anxieties? Because the bee has not spoken any words that you could understand.
Unless you have like speak with animals or something, or like
Yes.
speak with.
That's
That might
the
help.
only thing I'm asking. Because like, how would you interpret this?
Okay, and then I will just look at Amador's reaction. Then is he defensive?
Amador looks like he is ready to fight to defend this bee to the death.
Okay, then in that case, looking at this giant, how tall? Sorry for a lot of question. How tall is the giant?
The giant is about 30 feet tall.
Oh my God. Okay. There is no ceiling, right? It's just like
No, y'all are outside.
sky.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. Frizz is going to look at everyone and say, I think we need to run. And then he would the wind that is surrounding him, he will raise his hand and manipulate the wind so that it's like swirling a little bit faster. And then suddenly there's this energy comes from his hand as he's using his glove to no, actually this is a shadow touch, so I don't need to use a spell slot. He will then create this orb of gray energy. You guys saw this, and then he shoots it on the giant's head. He will cast darkness on the giant's head.
Okay.
So basically only like his head is covered by the darkness. We can still see the part of the body and everything.
Okay.
Wait, I do need to roll. Sorry for the gauntlet. Sorry.
Yes, I would say this does use second level spells.
Yes. It's not. I was looking at invisibility. That's a different spell. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, that and then my bonus action. Can I hold a bonus action? No, I cannot. Right. Okay, then I'm just going to say run, and as I scream that, energy, wave of energy appears, and I will use my draconic cry, I think it's called.
Yep.
Yes. So until my next turn, all attacks against the giant is at advantage.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool. Amador is more interested in protecting the queen than fighting after seeing y'all have gotten out in front of things. So Amador is going to use dodge.
We skipped
He's not
Kismet.
even gonna run away. He's
Did
just
I
gonna
skip
sit
Kismet?
there.
I did.
Kismet's
Uh,
right after.
Yeah,
Frizz.
it's my turn.
Sorry.
It's
Go
okay.
ahead.
I have a few questions for you, Dimple, before I get into it.
All right, gone dice.
Okay, so back at the carnival,
Uh-huh.
I received from the end a book of fables.
Uh-huh.
And I wrote down if the target can hear/understand DC 13 or charmed. Now I don't remember if it has to be hear and understand or if hear or understand.
It needs to be, they have to understand the language.
Okay.
So Z would have to read it and translate.
Okay. I look at Z. The Matlab didn't attack us.
He did not.
He just wants little B friend back.
Yes.
And he seems to have a hive of his own. So I look at Z and I say, well, maybe we just explain to him that clearly Pollyanella doesn't want to come back with him, and if he cares for bees, maybe he'll listen. So maybe you want to just tell him that, hey, she doesn't want to be with you or whatever.
Oh.
Do you want to try that?
He wants mead. He doesn't even want.
Yeah, but
her.
look, whatever. You're not gonna listen, are you? I'm going to then turn to one of the big the swarm. Do you think a beekeeper could understand their bee swarm?
What do you
Like,
mean
with this-
understand that?
No, literally that. If I was a beekeeper who'd been tending to bees for my whole life, would I be able to understand my bees if they spoke with?
I'll put it like this. This is like trying to understand what your cat is saying. Do you really
but you
understand
could
what
get
your
a
cat is
You
saying?
could get a feel though, right? You could get a feel.
Possibly. You
Okay, I'm gonna
roll
try
animal
something
handling, I
really-
suppose, if that's what you're trying to do.
No. I'm gonna do something super stupid. I will channel divinity to cast blood puppet.
Oh shit! What the fuck is that?
And the swarm, which acts as one entity, I assume.
Yes, it does.
For the purposes of this, I am going to try to briefly control the actions of the swarm. You see, like, well, first we'll roll and then I'll describe the cool thing if it happens.
Okay.
But it's a wisdom saving throw of DC 16. Please fail.
I don't see that
Okay.
happening.
Okay. So
They have a -2 modifier.
Okay.
so-
rules is written. I can't make them do this, but I'm pitching this to you.
I love this.
I'm pitching this, and you can tell me if it works or not. Okay. The swarm, sort of like, yeah, it turns to face Mudlump in a non-threatening way, but seems to try to communicate to Mudlump that Pollinella is happier here, and they could look for someone else.
Wait, what?
I can control the swarm, and I'm gonna try to control the swarm and get them to communicate with Mudlump. Then leave Pollinella alone. She doesn't want to come with you.
Okay. I will take this as it interact with object at best, and they'll go back towards the hive. I'll allow that.
They won't try to communicate.
He
though?
doesn't know what they're just bees
Damn
to
it.
him.
It's fine. I'm like, okay, that did
His
work.
intelligence is so low. So low.
If we run away, he's just gonna keep coming after us. So what if he
Possibly.
just yeah, what if we just like fucking tell him that, bro,
Listen,
there's
I've
more
got
bees
this.
in the world.
I've got this.
All
Sorry, I
right,
had
Z,
kitty
I
trees
trust
all
you.
over my hands. Thank you. Yes.
And I'm like, this isn't what I had in mind, but you're welcome, Elafor, as I move the swarm back to their hive.
He
That's
can't
my
see
turn.
them. Also, I need to. I feel like this is
Oh,
also a
that's
very important
true.
part of this. He has a giant shroud of darkness over his
Oh!
eye.
That's true.
Fucking right. Well, all of that
It's
was for
fully on
nothing.
brand for Kismet, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kismet like convoluted plan didn't.
I'm not
say
trying to
you
fuck up
send-
your plan. I'm just like, I don't know how this is supposed to work.
This is me expecting a lot of leeway from the GM, which is honestly a mistake I keep making in life that never pays off.
That's
I give a
50%
lot of
D&D though.
leeway.
Yeah.
Really are.
All right, Z. Let's just convince him. I feel like he'll listen.
Yes, he's great at diplomacy.
Oh yeah. Because I controlled them and
dead.
it worked. You see like blood like sort of concentrate in veins around Kismet's eyes, and like her fingers start like dripping some blood as like sort of like has this sort of body movement as she turns the swarm back into its hive, like controlling their bodies in this. It looks very cool
It's creepy.
and creepy.
Z.
Now it's not my turn yet. It's
Right, whose
Amador's turn.
Amador's turn.
Amador.
Well, yeah, he's
Amador.
using dodge.
Okay. And just to clarify, Paulinella herself has never spoken to us, right? That
No.
It was explained that she was a prisoner by Amador.
Yes.
And
It
he
very much
rescued her
seems
and
like
stuff?
he can speak to her because she has responded on multiple occasions to the things that he said.
Okay. Cool.
Talk to me.
Okay. So, can you briefly show us that map again
Which map?
of what, like, where we are and everything?
Oh, I forgot y'all aren't.
Hey, yawn.
Hold on a second.
This is the stupidest thing.
Yep.
This entire theory is based off of the fact that
Down in this
Okay,
Yeah,
area.
we're
Go to
near the
over
thing.
by,
That's
yeah,
fine.
near there. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Cool. Very good. Okay. Do I feel like if I shout at him, he'll be able to hear me, or am I concerned that no? Like, relative to his size and how far away
He
is?
seems to be able to hear.
Okay. Then, and we think he can't see very well because he has this net on.
It's not the net.
no, it's the darkness spell that Frizz
Frizz
cast.
cast
cast
darkness.
Oh,
darkness
Chris
on
cast
her.
darkness.
On
Okay.
his head.
See, it's not just me.
Okay, I'm sorry. We don't have a map, and I'm just like, what's happening? I don't know.
You need a map to remember something someone just said.
Yes. I do. I need the markers on stuff.
Good
Okay,
God.
this is too where things are. Okay.
Cat.
So hear me out on this because
Here we go.
okay. So it doesn't necessarily say no, it does say directly in Druidcraft. Great. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shout up to him and say, Queen Bee and Giant Queen Bee is headed to the castle. And then I'm gonna use Druidcraft to create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect such as the sound of a small animal and make like a buzzing noise going in the direction of the castle. And we're going to try to deceive him that she's flying away in that direction.
Okay. Roll a deception check, I suppose.
Okay.
Everything else works fine.
19, not terrible.
That is not
It's
terrible.
pretty good. That's
Like,
pretty
Especially because
good.
I only have a +2. So I'm like, oh Lord, what's this up for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Second yes.
Nice.
It's
Okay.
almost the best he can roll. So,
Yeah. And then I will telepath, and then I was like start telepathically, like you say, like we have to get them out of here as quickly as possible before the darkness goes down.
Okay.
To Elafor, I guess, because Elafor is probably the person who'll go next. So
Sure.
I'm like, so that he knows, like, we're gonna try to like before darkness goes down, get the bee and everything hidden and away from here.
The only sign that you have that he's really like following along with this is his head turns in a direction. Like not his head, but his like body head sort of turns in direction of where he sees or where he heard this bee sound go.
Yeah. I'm like making it go off to a side and behind him towards the castle. Try to
Cool.
lead him away from here. Yep.
Excellent. That means the next up is Elafor. Elafor is not looking too great after being stung by a multitude of bees. But knowing what you've told Elafor is going to stealthily try to back out of this. So let's see how Elafor.
Gonna try to disengage.
Essentially. Well, he doesn't really have to because he's not that close to the giant.
Oh, I wondered about the bees if he had to disengage from them. Or what
No,
they're
the
doing.
bees,
No, the bees
disengaged from him.
Oh, right,
Because
because
Kismet blood puppet is there.
Kismet, yes. Yep.
This was
Listen.
all according to plan, guys.
I just really
we're
wanted to
expert
like
strategists.
We're so
So-
messy.
But
We're
not
messy.
paying attention, clearly. Jesus Christ. Yeah. He just dips back down towards y'all. And starts hiding in some of the crags. That's his turn. What do we that is Panda. All right. Clicks, you're next.
Elafor is close enough to me. He's within 30 feet of me, yes.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. Bonus action will heal him.
Okay.
So he'll get the 2d6. That was terrible.
Oof. Ooh.
Snake eyes. But then I'm just gonna cast he's not close enough for me to touch him, is he?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, do you even see him? Is a great question because he's stealth.
Because he took
He
the
went into
hiding.
hiding.
He's hiding from them, not from us.
I guess.
Okay. Sure. I fucking don't know at that point. Then I'm gonna hold my
I like
action.
the two healing guy. You're fine.
Then I'm gonna hold my action, and if I see him, I will cast a heal on him.
Okay. Next up is our good friend Mudlop. So, first off, let me do a thing because this is not a smart creature. First off,
Oh God.
Well, he doesn't know which way is the castle because he can't see.
he can't see.
I was
And-
trying to help. Oh,
man.
no.
How do you roll
Perfect.
a -1?
Perfect.
Oh.
So,
He has a -2 on his wisdom. That's how.
can all of you make me dex saving throws as he goes,
Oh my
Mudlump no C! Mudlump no C! And just start stomping around trying to figure out where he's going because he's in a shroud of
14 with a
darkness.
+7.
Great.
Uh,
Oh,
I'm
kids,
gonna
not
use
Glitz.
one of my advantages and roll that again.
oh
God.
yeah, me too.
Oh my
13.
God.
Does Amador have advantage because he took the fucking?
Yes, Amador will have advantage. I'm rolling for Amador and Alipor here.
I assume Gleam's fine. She's an acrobat. Fucking. Johnny.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh,
Oy.
14 is where we're looking for. I'm sorry. I meant to say that. 14 is.
Wait, Z does save. Okay.
Z and Kismet are the only ones who
Oh
say.
no, Glix doesn't save. Oh no.
By 1 point. With using
What?
one of my
Oh
advantages.
my
Oh
God.
my God. What
Oh
is this?
shit!
Dimples.
Good thing Kismet saved because we all fixing to die. Hi, baby.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
hello.
Purring so loudly
Can
right
you
now.
please give a little forehead kissy too?
Mm.
Thank you.
so let's see. This will be.
Wildly enough, when I got to go hang out at Dibble's house, I got to meet Liara. I never got to meet
Oh,
Morty.
Liara is a very social cat, and Morden is terrified of people.
Morton is a little bitch. It was so cute because I would go over. He
Did
would
you
look at me
just
from a
say her
distance.
this little bitch?
Oh, he's scared of everything.
Yeah, he's
It's
so
true.
it's very endearing because like I would look at him from a distance and then he'd be like, I would take 2 steps in his direction and he'd just like fucking run away. It was very cute. Liara, meanwhile, was like, I don't perceive you. I'm going to sit right here next to you, but I don't actually care that you're here. And then I'd be like, can I pet you, please?
She'd be like, "Go away."
So it's going to be 21 damage to everyone who
Oh.
did not save.
Fuck.
Okay.
Including our flower friend.
Yes, including your flower
And
friend.
does he even have that much? Oh
Yes.
my god.
I'm gonna.
He's alive. I wouldn't say fine.
Blix, are you up?
Do I take half damage if we save?
Yes,
You're
you
still
have
up.
to save.
Barely.
Is Elafor up?
Alifor's still up, but Alifor is brutalized at this point.
I
Right,
have
okay.
to roll a concentration check for darkness.
long
Just
is
good.
that?
Natural 20, 26.
Oh,
You're
boy.
good.
So
Do we want the darkness to be gone or what?
I
well,
mean,
he's
really,
out of it
that's-
now. Here's the thing: he started moving and he's
Okay.
out of it, and now that he can see, he's not looking at y'all because his perception is also really low. It's one of the disadvantages of being a Cyclops. You don't have 2 eyes to see things, so he is running off towards the noise in the castle, as he said, which puts y'all at combat being over. But a few of you got kicked and stomped along the way of him running out of here. You can continue to fight him if you choose, or try to do something else. This is an option. I don't want to railroad you into thinking that you couldn't fight a Cyclops if you want to.
I am beelining for for Glix, and I will rest both. Like I'll just give her a hug. I'll be like, "Are you okay?" And as I'm hugging her, I will cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
Please
Wow.
roll high.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Wait, so and Kisma and I both took 10 points of damage, right?
Yeah, those of you saved took.
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
I
okay.
took 10 points of damage. Cool.
Alipor
I'm now
is
below half health again.
literally
Do I
has 5 HP. Yeah, he got kicked out.
Okay.
Of
Do I see him now? Okay, so
Oh,
then
yeah.
I
Hold
would
on.
immediately release my heal, which was going to
Wait.
be well, I was holding it for him,
Yeah,
which
you're
is
holding
healing
it.
word.
All right.
At 2nd level, so he gets 7 more hit points.
Okay.
Where is everybody else at?
I'm at 19. I was at 7.
Amador is missing several leaves at this point and is looking absolutely brutalized. He
Yeah, I
has a
run
total
over-
of 7 HP left.
I run over to Amador next,
I mean,
and
4 HP. I apologize.
I cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Frizz
Um,
is okay.
Frizz is okay.
17
He's at
for
17
Amador.
out of 39.
He's not
So
bad.
just under half.
That
He's-
put him back
he's at
together.
half.
He protected Polynella by just wrapping his flower around her, so she's fine. No damage taken.
How is
Okay.
clean?
Great. She's great. She is taking no
Okay.
damage.
I am going to dump another heal. Glix, you can keep healing people.
I have
Or
a
are
couple
you good?
spell slots left.
I am going to heal you back to full if I can. All right, just
Okay.
so we're covering our bases.
Yeah,
between
let's
each
worry about
other.
that first, and then I'll start dumping heals into everybody else.
Alafor is
Yes.
at 12 now.
So I could use my third to heal Elafor and another second to heal you. I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. I
will-
have a third and almost all of my firsts left, so I can dump
Yeah.
heals into people too.
hold on to it.
Okay.
I am going to walk over to Elafor and be like, sorry about the bee stings. Hold on, this won't hurt. And I am going to try to heal him as well with a 3rd level cure wounds. And that is 22 hit points.
Woo!
And then I'm gonna walk back over to Glix
Oh,
and I'm like,
He's
you're
much
just too
better.
precious, and grab her by her face and just give her a kiss on her forehead and also give her another 2nd level. So another 12.
Dang.
Z, you're at half health, you said, so I'm
A
gonna
little under half health. I'm okay. I'm at like 17 of 30.
So who's still hurt? Where's everybody out? Where's everybody at? You're at
29
17
out
of
of
30?
29 of 50. Frizz
Okay.
is
I'm
good.
at 22 out of 45.
Okay, then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to heal Kismet 2nd level cure wound. Well, no, I've got a 3rd left, don't I? No, I'm going to use my last 3rd cure wounds. So that
Yes.
gives
Use all
you
of your spell slots. I love
that gives you 14.
Okay, thank you.
Look, we
Uh,
got fucked up in the last hour, real bad.
that. I wonder if y'all are
Thanks,
just as mad at Frizz now because he did darkness and caused this thing to freak
Yeah,
out.
I was just gonna say, Kismet looks back and goes, real nice, Frizz. And
Anybody need anything health wise? Who's anybody still real hurt? I've got a couple left. I can pump into people, but I'm running out of energy real fast.
you should rest. I turned to Frizz. I'm like, sorry, that was mean. I see what you were going for.
I
And it
look
was a
at the
good plan.
flower, and the flower is trying to defend. I thought we were right. I'm sorry, Frizz. Sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize. It's okay. Are you hurt? Do you need some help?
It's okay. Frizz is strong. Just heal everybody else.
We're fine. Save your healing spells in case we get into another fight.
Save your heals for another day.
Is
I
there
love that
is there a spot between a couple of rocks or
Z and Frizz
anything?
are not totally fine, but we're not totally wrecked either.
Frizz, what's your health? Out of curiosity.
29 out of 50.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
good.
you said
Alright,
39
29.
out of 50. Okay.
29 out
Um,
of 50. Yeah.
I am
Z
going
is
to.
worse looking than Frizz, but he's
Just
like,
hang on a
save your
second.
spells.
Hang on. Is there a place around here big enough to wedge this tent in between a couple of rocks where we can kind of just be
For
out
a
of
nap.
sight? Not for a nap because we just got out of a long rest, so we can't long rest
Yeah.
again for a little bit, but for an hour short rest so people can use some of their hit dice.
Hit dice. Absolutely.
You could how about this? Roll me a survival check.
Sure. 20. 30, 20.
Oh, fuck yeah. Glick's coming in. With
I have a
the-
+6 to survival.
far
I
as
just
you
have
can
roll at
tell,
disadvantage 'cause of the distance thing.
There is nothing else around you that seems to be particularly dangerous. The lightning is not striking just randomly at the ground or on people or anything like that. Honestly, you could probably rest here or somewhere close to here where the giant won't necessarily see you and be fine. Or you could pop up in your tent. Up to you.
No, I'm gonna say let's walk for like 5 minutes, find like a rock or something we can jump behind and pop the tent open because it's another plane. So we can
Okay.
talk
Okay.
without people hearing. And get everybody in the tent so everybody can sit down, use hit dice if they have them. And I can sit down and like take a breath. And I would like to be able to take that short rest and get my wild shape back.
While we're walking,
They need it.
Frizz is going to reach towards Z. Are you okay, Z?
Z gives you the meanest side eye, and he's like, "Yeah, you didn't answer my question." And he's saying this like kind of quietly, like he's not trying to draw a lot of attention to this or whatever.
I forgot the question.
Z will say in your head again, "So what did you trade to Bavlorna for that information about Endolin?"
And then anyone else you guys would see, Frizz is just going like blank. But Z, you would hear, oh,
Oh, it doesn't
well-
work back.
oh, fuck.
I mean, you can certainly think.
yeah, he's thinking hard.
Zeal like watch him and like your face and like a moment passes and then he'll like stop walking behind the others and like lean over and whisper to you, "It's one way. You have to say it out loud."
Oh, that seems dumb. But anyway, Frizz doesn't know. She didn't tell me. Frizz didn't even remember Frizz asked something.
Yeah, you're an idiot. Okay, well,
A cute
I'll
one.
let you know if
I
I
love
figure
Frizz.
it out. Okay, well, you nearly got us all killed twice this morning, so you're not that cute.
I was helping. I was trying to help. He's gonna cry again.
Oh, fucking Frizz.
I was just trying to help. I don't know what else.
Z stops his foot and is like, "Stop crying!" Just pull it together, Frizz.
I will. Frizz will.
So this is happening on your walk.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you all are walking, roll me a perception check. Well, what's your marching order? I suppose Glix is probably in the lead or Elephor.
Yeah, I'm literally just looking for a place that we can tuck
Yeah,
behind
so
a rock.
Glix
to put
in the
the tent
lead.
up.
Glix, Elephor,
who's on the ass end of it?
Kismot, Frizz, Z's on the ass end of it.
0 me
he-
perception.
Z still has the gauntlets on, right? The
Oh
stinky
yeah,
ass
the secret
Yeah.
gauntlets.
ones.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's
hell
I
yeah.
got a 5. I'm distracted by yelling at Frizz. Probably.
And you don't hear until this person is basically on you, Frizz, or not Frizz, but
Z.
Z. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
What? Z like spins around. Ugh.
And you all can take a look in Discord.
Oh.
art.
There's a tall elf behind you.
Not this
Oh my
one.
god.
He
Oh,
is
Oh my god, he's
Oh,
hot.
damn.
Who is he?
He's
Who is
unarmored.
he?
And he
What
seems
the?
to be slightly haggard looking, like his clothing is a little bit beat up and torn. But he holds himself with like a regalness. His back is straight and tall. And he goes, "I saw you all in the conflict with that Cyclops. I noticed that you speak giant. Well done what you did with your druidcraft."
Okay, thanks. What do you want?
Frizz looks at this man. Oh, and then
Z,
shouts.
Z looks like shit still. Like he's at less than half health. He's like bloody and like whatever. And he's just like, I don't have time for this pleasantries shit.
I-
Like he's he's like, I just want to like sit down and get some rest.
Kisma turns around and has like textbook heart eyes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
goes,
I was hoping that I
wow.
could get your help on something.
Hello, nice to meet you. You look so hot.
Have we heard this yet?
Oh
That's
yes, he is not like hiding his
Right.
voice. It's just Z was the first person that he could contact.
So I turn around and like I'm way at the front. I was like, Prince, what the hell was his name? Alagrathus? Yes.
I got this. Yes.
We're going to go find a safe place to talk. Would you like to join us?
It would be my honor. Thank you.
I turn around, go behind the rock, say "En fuego," and pop the stick down and pop the tent out. And hold open the door.
Interesting. That is quite the abode you have there.
Pocket dimension, we can talk in private. And I just hold the door open.
Perfect.
I
A bit of
curtsy
rest.
as the prince is prince of what exactly? Do we know?
We
They
I
just
think
said
we're
a
about
fairy
to find out.
prince
Love it. Cool.
when we were talking to Gleam and Amador.
And I open the door and let literally
Elf
everybody
prince,
go in.
sorry.
Chris is going to reach out his hand and just, pulling him to the tent like a kid. Come on, come on.
Z just goes straight to a cot and pulls a pillow over his head and tries to get some rest because he feels shitty.
Thank you, young man. He follows you in.
And I wait till everybody's inside and I go in and I make sure that the flap to the tent is secure so nobody's coming in here behind us, and seal everything off and sit down.
And this is a great time for us to take a short break.
Oh, yeah.
So
Amazing.
give us about 5-10 minutes and we'll be back. We're going to grab some water, go take a drink, yada, yada, yada.
Closer
We'll
to
see
5
y'all
because I want to
soon.
hang out with this prince.
All right, y'all.
As
Stay
y'all we've
tuned.
established, Kismet is thirsty.
Don't be jealous.
Yeah, don't be jealous.
Be right back.
See everybody in a few.
So Careless Whisper is not a sex song.
No.
It can be.
It can
I
be.
mean,
In modern
Anything
context, it is.
can be a sex song. Did y'all hear about that Reddit post? What's
Oh,
it called?
God.
Where he
Oh,
would.
God.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah. I know the
wait.
one.
I need
Reddit
to
is a
see
cesspool that I avoid at all
No,
costs.
no,
and it's
no.
absolutely necessary, so I have not heard this.
What is the song, Amir?
I don't know the song. It was something dumb that like no one listens to. Anyway, let's not derail
If you
our show.
If you Google it, hold on. I'm gonna.
So anyway, this really hot prince is now sitting in the tent that looks like
All
the
right,
inside of Glix's
Hot
tent.
Prince. Everybody focus. Nobody distract me.
The Hot Prince.
I'll immediately make sure that like the biggest, most comfortable chair is reserved and offer it to him. And then I'm gonna look at him and be like, I'm just gonna look him top to bottom because hello, you just told me his clothes were ripped to shit. I have an extra robe. Would you like me to repair your clothes while we talk?
Could you really?
Yes. And I'll pull
That would
like a
be
random
phenomenal.
like robe, nightgown, like dressing gown, whatever, out of my back and hand it to him. And there's like a spot he can go change.
I don't do Glix.
Oh,
You're
baby.
doing
Thanks,
all of us a
Ivy.
favor. Oh no,
Aw,
what
Ivy.
happened?
Cybe, thank you so
Ivy,
much.
Thank you.
Boons and scary shit.
Boons and scary shit. And a gift from the shadow fell for me.
Oh,
To you.
That's a
See
scary
how that
shit.
That's
plays
the
out.
scary shit.
that is
Yeah.
aforementioned.
The prince is
scary
not
shit.
really a prince. He's
The
like,
prince is actually not hot. That's the boon.
Just
yeah,
change.
I've got something comfortable he can change into that's gender neutral, and then he can just hand me his clothes, and I will get out the last, some of my thread. Like it's not my good thread because we traded that away, but I will get out needle and thread and start repairing.
Sure.
Glix is many things, but she's well versed in royalty and well versed in clothes.
Hello, what's your name? Nice to meet you. My name is Frizz.
Hello, young man. Hello.
I'm a
I am-
dragon.
Yes.
Whereas the grown-ups are talking, maybe go sit with Elafor.
No. Frizz, you can stay.
I am a
Frizz
Lagavus.
sits. Wait, Allegretis?
Mhm. Would
Like-
Glix know the name based on all of the reading and history and stuff that she was subjected to as a kid?
Absolutely roll me a history check. If you
Can I
want to
join in
use
on
your
that?
boon, you can absolutely use that to make you have an advantage.
I'll take the advantage. I have 2 boons. I'll use it.
Can I join in
Actually,
on that? Considering
can-
I grew up in the CV court.
Absolutely.
oh, he's a prince of the Feywild?
He is not a prince of the Feywild.
17.
He is a prince.
7.
I've
I've been gone a while, okay?
Been a while. Cool.
I mean, Elafor could probably roll for it too, because history nerds.
You've certainly heard of him. Maybe you don't know his whole history,
But I recognize the name.
but the name is familiar.
Can someone spell it out for me? Just for note taken.
It's
Oh.
Alagarthas.
H-A-S.
Oh.
Oh, dang. That's a-
Alagrathus.
Alagarthus.
Allegretis. Oh.
My accent just completely pronounced.
Yeah.
I hear you, Ray. Yeah.
yeah.
But I would know he is definitely not from here. I would know that he is a long way from home.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He mostly sits quietly, lets you do your mending. He seems like he does not want to intrude on you all's dynamic, but you get the vibe that if you ask him questions, he'd answer.
Do you live in a castle?
I have lived in a castle, yes.
Oh, my friend has also lived in a castle. We just saved her from a castle. Pointing at Indrani.
Well, yes, I have my own castle down in the Shadowfell. It's very pretty this time of year.
His eyes sort of
We're
narrow when
ropey.
you say Shadowfell. How did
Lex
someone like
does the
you
mom
end
and
up with
dad
a
look with
castle
Eleanor.
in Shadowfell? Alifor is just
Yeah, we're doing the mom and dad like nose pinch, like
You know, I grew up in the Sealy Court and wanted a change of pace, so
Oh my god, you're a princess and he's a prince. You guys should date.
I'm not a princess.
how does Kismet react to Frizz's incredibly inappropriate comments?
Kismet has a moment of like, that's not. And I go, well, has this moment of quick contemplation and just goes, and literally only just corrects the part where she's like, I'm not a princess.
Oh, you didn't correct the date part?
Yeah, does not address the other part.
He does a
Okay,
little
let's
bow
go.
to you, Princess Kismet.
Not a princess, but I'll take it.
Ah,
I think it suits me. And I bow back and I say,
You can
curtsy.
be a princess Kismet.
Yeah.
You look
Very-
like a princess.
in Elvish. I'm gonna interrupt.
Oh.
Please excuse. We're really messy and we've kind of had a time of it over the last couple of weeks. I apologize for the lack of decorum in here. Is there something we can do to help? Because you
in
approached us.
Elvish.
Well,
I'll
I know, I
respond.
know Kismet will understand me.
I'll be
I
like,
And I know that
I'm
Kismet
sorry.
knows what I'm doing.
So does
I'll just-
Alifor.
Yeah.
I'll
And
just
Eleanor
go.
would also know exactly what I'm doing.
Z? Would you understand?
Z is sleeping. Z
Yeah.
put a pillow
Oh.
over his head and went to sleep. Z feels like shit. He's like, I don't care. I just am tired. I just want to recover a little bit here.
Kismet just goes, in Elvish. You're right. You're right. We're just messing around. It's how we respond to trauma. I think we established that. But what can we do for you?
And when you
I'll
say
transition
respond
back
to trauma, you just see just this long, deep sigh come out. He goes, I understand. I shouldn't be here. Sucks. Is that what
Are
they
you
say
not-
now? Sucks.
Yeah, something like that.
Sure.
This place is not fun. Most of the Fey realms we've had to traverse over the last couple of weeks has not been fun.
Are
And
you not
trauma is
from here?
definitely a way to put it.
I am from Toro. That is my home world. It is a wild elf realm, but it is my home. And I have not been there in quite a while. I was fighting off a dragon who had attempted to raise my kingdom on multiple occasions. We had fought into a virtual standstill, back and forth and back and forth. And I had a dream, a vision perhaps, that I would die to this dragon. Apparently, this caught the eye, my forever battle, to one Endolin Moongrave. She came to me. She made me an offer. She showed me a future where I did not die to the dragon, where I fended the dragon off and defeated it. And Toro was returned to prosperity.
Toro.
All she asked was that I spend a year helping her. A year.
Time.
It's nothing for an elf. right? Easy. I agreed without question. I did my year, which seemed so incredibly long. When it ended, she told me that the only way I get back home is in the light of the 8 beacons. So I've spent my time here for God's know how long, attempting to light the Fey beacons. Unfortunately for me, Puritans have impeded my progress. Every time I light one and I climb back down, they have put the one that I just lit back out. I have been at this for months, years. I no longer know. I'm desperate to get back home. I'm sure my kingdom needs me. And so, I saw you all, who seem to be capable adventurers, and thought perhaps you could help.
I don't see why not.
We can try. I mean, there's a lot more of us than just one person. We can probably get a lot of them lit all at one time.
What are these Puritans?
Puritans. They look like giant ravens with antlers. It's the best way I can put it.
Okay.
And why do they keep sniffing? Well, not sniffing, snuffing the beacons out.
I do
What
not
are they?
know. It makes no sense. It is as that they're here to torment me.
I think probably Sandal doing.
Right.
I mean, after I get a nap, I can talk to them and ask. But I need a day before I can do that.
Yeah.
Amador goes, I can talk to them.
Okay.
You all have helped me. I can help you all back, I think.
Yeah.
If they are
we
willing
need-
to talk,
that's
yes.
probably a good.
If they are willing. They have not seemed to be very pleasant in my experiences thus far.
Oh. So these are just vindictive birds?
Somehow I think there's more to them than that, but I do not know for sure.
Right. That. I think so too. Yeah, maybe we could try talking to them. We're very good at talking to people.
Everybody wants something. We have to figure out why they're snuffing it out and what'll get them to stop.
Exactly.
And he walks up to you, Kismod, and he grabs your hand in his hands and goes, "Thank you, Princess Kismod."
You're welcome.
And then he goes to everybody else and thanks them as well.
I just
You're
look
welcome,
at my
and I'm
hand
still-
for 3 seconds.
I'm still just working on, and I patch up everything as close
I-
to new as I can get it.
Can I get an inside check of how genuine was all of that?
Absolutely. Go
Good
ahead.
question.
Because just it's very convenient is that the fact that you were hiding while we were, getting attacked by a cyclops, and then suddenly
He's unarmed
17.
and wearing nothing but like some fancy ass dress robes.
Mm-hmm.
no, I know, but like I don't know, like he's just waiting.
Is there
for
more
like
to
a-
the story? Is
Yeah.
there whatever?
Yeah,
That-
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what you mean? Yeah. Is he hiding anything? Vibes. Vibe check.
As far as you can tell, and I would say that is successful. He's not lying to you. His earnestness is almost off-putting, I'm sure, because, well, everyone has been a little bit more of a liar, sort of dancing
Except
around the
for
truth
Alpha.
types here. Mm-hmm.
You said that you spent a year with Enderlin. What did you do?
Oh, yes. Do you know anything about her?
To be completely honest with you, I was essentially her arm candy. When she put on shows, I was to sit in the box with her. And occasionally, I was the leading man in a few roles.
Oh, you're an actor.
Hard.
Friz
Friz
is also an
performed
actor.
too.
Yes. We can perform together.
Thank you, young man. I do not consider myself an actor. It was work. That is all.
It does sound a little dehumanizing. I'm sorry you had to experience that.
My father once told me that the best of nobility has experienced something in their lives that has humbled them. This has been that experience for me.
Yeah, I can second that. Anyway,
Do you have a do you have a queen? I mean, or a future queen?
Friz, can you maybe stop asking such invasive questions constantly, especially after the fact you nearly got us all killed this morning? This is starting to be a bit much.
Oh, okay. I was just
I
curious.
I don't mind answering these questions. I do not. And if I did, I would imagine after however long I've been here that some of my prospects have started to dry up.
Well, we'll figure out how to get you home and then you can find out.
That would be
And by
wonderful.
now I've finished. I probably like grab my cloak and grab some of the gold threads and pulled them out a little bit to just patch stuff. And I hand him back his clothes completely fixed, as close to new as I could get them.
And he looks at you and he goes, "Thank you, Master Seamstress."
You're welcome.
do you have anything to defend yourself with? Should you need to? You don't look very protected.
I have been trained in multiple martial arts, but no, I am missing both my sword and my armor.
Well, I can help you with one of those two things. I have in my inventory a longsword that I've just been carrying around that I don't use. I will take it out and hilt first, hold it out to him.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Uh,
totally fine.
Grabs it. He finds a little space and does a few practice swings, which are perfect. Like he is taught by someone who is like a master swordsman. Like clearly he's been taught by someone who is definitely a master of the arts, but also the master of the beauty of the arts at the same time. He almost looks like a dancer with the sword. He's like, not exactly my favorite of sizes, but certainly do. Thank you. And
Beggars
he
can't
takes
be
your hand and
choosers,
he
I think is.
kisses your hand.
Oh, again, that's very sweet. All right, I am going to take a walk.
Can Friz come? Can Friz come?
Yes. Okay, Frizz.
Riz reaches out, touching your hand.
I take Frizz's hand and I'm going to step outside. for a
Before
little.
you go outside, you just hear in your head, "Be careful."
Just roll my eyes. Keep walking.
Unclear if I meant be careful about Frizz or something else.
Glix is gonna sit like next to the fire and just be sitting there like wringing her hair out and trying to dry off and just chilling as we wait for the short rest to hit.
Cool. Roll your hit dice.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I-
true.
I wanted to do a few things before I sat down for my rest.
Slightly.
And I look at Frizz holding one of his hands as I'm just like literally just like strolling very close to the tent, not straying too far. I clasp my like the little raven locket that I have on me. And just wordlessly say a prayer to my matron, asking her for help. I tell her that things have been getting harder and that I need to get stronger so that I can protect my friends. And as I'm saying these
DM, can we level
prayers,
up?
no, this is me role playing shit that I got before and haven't used yet.
Oh.
And as I'm like saying these prayers, the wounds that Glix healed earlier start to just like split back open just for a moment, and like a little bit of blood trickles out. And I will use sanguine recall to sanguine. So to do that, I need to roll 2d8.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, 3d8 because I'm getting a third level spell slot back. So that's 21 points of damage.
You
But I will
take
get a third
21 points
Yes.
of damage? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Use health
But
to
I-
fuel your spell slots.
Yeah. But I will feel this like renewed sense of I don't know.
Does
Power
Frizz
surge
see
within me.
this?
Yeah, he sees
think-
it. He sees
yeah.
these wounds split open, the blood pour out, and then the wounds close back up, but the blood just remains.
Chris looks at it and looks at the view. Doesn't really care about that.
She doesn't say anything either and just mumbles a thank you to the Raven Queen. And says, "Well, that's all I needed to do, really. So if you want to head back, we can."
Well, Griswold just wanting to talk to someone because I think everyone else don't want to talk to Frizz right now.
Yeah, that's fair. What did you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
You just said that I would love to talk about why you feel you must keep things from us. You're simultaneously very good at it and bad at it. It's really funny.
Frizz, I think Kismat would understand the best out of the group because Kismat likes sea, right? And if Kismat wants to protect the Kismat has to do anything in Kismat's power. That's what I was doing.
So he,
I was protecting my love. Frizz knows what Frizz did is wrong. Frizz explained it, but everyone shouted at him.
I have, you know, the tree where the tent is. I'll just like sit down and I'll pat the
There's no
patch
tree.
of grass.
There's just
next to me.
rocks.
Oh right,
This
rocks.
This is
My
just
bad.
rocks everywhere.
I'll sit down behind that rock. I meant, and just pat. Like, look, I'm not gonna like go on a suicide mission to save Z or something. Maybe I might, but I'm not there yet. You know. Listen, if you truly care about whoever this person is or whatever this is, we would like to help you. But if you keep giving people who want to trust you no reason to trust you, then you're going to have to try save your love alone. And that will be infinitely harder than doing it with other people. Trying to deceive us into going along will only take you so far. If you can be honest with us about your intentions, about who this love even is, because honestly, it's kind of weird.
Told you, her name is Lyra, the Queen of the Sea. Why is everyone saying that I'm a liar? Who the fuck is Amberly? I haven't heard of that.
Umber. Okay. Do I know who
am
Umberly is?
Umberly, my love.
You
Wait, what?
wouldn't. I
What
didn't
did you
hear
say?
She
Yeah.
just goes, I am Umberly, my love.
I,
Did you? What happened?
But I will always be Lyra to you.
okay.
In my head, and then to Indra, to the Kismat, sorry, the Kismat, freezes a little bit, and then looks at you, and I think you can sense that Frizz wants to say something, but just swallow it back. And just,
I think we should go back.
I
But it-
hold your, like this time I reach for your hand and I hold you for a moment and I say, remember, we want to help, but not if you keep lying and keep things from us.
Frizz grasps your hand, look at you. Again, that look of like he wants to say something, but he can't. And then,
Come on, Frizz is cold.
You don't know
Yes.
who. Okay, you're cold. Gets up. Like, it's weird that you feel cold. I feel like that's. Shouldn't you be? I don't know.
Frizz will not feel cold when he's stronger. Frizz will be the dragon.
Right.
Frizz will be.
I don't know who. Do I know who Umberly is? Because Elafor mentioned her earlier, right?
Literally the queen of the seas.
Right.
And
is she
evil.
like a?
She's
Okay,
literally
she's
called the
evil.
bitch queen. She's evil.
She's actually called the bitch queen.
Yes, and
Yes.
she said that out of Frizz's
Right.
mouth earlier when
After-
she tsunami'd us.
Right.
Mhm.
And we all heard it when she said it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I heard it too. I look at Frizz. Also, what kind of like male writer comes up with the I am the, like, did they actually name her bitch queen in the books?
She has multiple nicknames.
Okay.
That's just one of
But
many.
yeah, moniker.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay, cool.
But she's super evil, so all of
Fair
them are
enough.
like not nice names.
Bitch queen, the great queen of the sea, queen of the depths, wave mother, goddess of the oceans, goddess of the deep wilds, storm goddess of the seas, sea queen, sea bitch. She has names.
I love it. I look at Frizz and I say, do you remember what happened earlier when, you just almost killed all of us? By accident, I'm sure.
Do I, DM?
You do remember that your body was taken by her for a moment,
Okay.
but you don't know exactly what happened. All you know
And-
is
or
that
how,
or
yeah.
how you just know you opened your mouth and then you outside on the ground.
And everyone was wet. There was a lot of water, and everyone was really hurt except for you.
Yes.
Well, it's because of the birdman. He shouted and offended my love.
No.
Of course she
You know
was
what?
offended.
Do you know what she said through you?
I I think I do.
What do you think she said?
Sometimes she just offered you. She's nice. She's not bad.
She said, she told us who she was, Frizz. She's called many names. I prefer the term wave mother because I think it's far more respectful, even though she is a little evil. But one
It's
of the
Good
names.
for her. Isn't she so sweet?
but
She
one
just
of-
called you sweet.
Is she in your head right now? Is she listening to this?
She's always listening.
I lean down and I give Frizz a hug. And I say, it doesn't matter that she can hear me, but Frizz, this is not a healthy relationship. She is not good for you.
And out
someone
of your
truly
mouth,
loves-
Frizz,
Oh
and
God.
says, "You are one to talk, given who you belong to. Healthy relationships with the Raven Queen. Oh, my sweet little vampire. You have no idea what you're talking about."
I say,
And then you're back
hello,
to your
wave
Frizz.
mother.
Yeah, and as soon as
As she
Frizz-
says that, you're back to Frizz.
That wasn't Frizz. That was her.
I know. It's okay. It's honestly fine. Listen.
That was really cool.
No, Frizz, she's taking over
Yes,
your
it
body without your
was.
without your consent. It's not cool.
But I love her.
And
This
I
isn't
love
what
you
love-
too.
She
This
said
is not.
she said I love you too. I love you.
It's very easy to lie. You know this. You're very good at it. Imagine how much easier it is for a goddess to lie. She is lying to you because if she truly loved you, she wouldn't do this to you.
again, you see Frizz grasp you, but doesn't say anything.
I know it's difficult. I don't even know how I can talk to you because she can hear everything and see everything, but just know that she's not good for you.
She's pretty.
Everybody's pretty if you squint.
Wow.
Oh, Kismet, why'd you have to go and say that? Frizz, can you make me an intelligence saving throw?
Oh no. No. Don't insult her, guys.
What?
Z fucking told you to be careful.
Okay.
That's
But-
Hey.
not good
She's a
enough.
god.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
she's
is
a
not good enough.
god.
Frizz, this time you don't have to open your mouth or do anything. You're holding Kismet's arm.
Yeah.
I do remember this, and there's a reason why I point this out.
No, it's just a gift from Shadowfell.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Oh, no.
Zombie shit.
Kismet has
These
15
don't
HP
always
right
have
now.
to be bad, but sometimes you gotta learn.
One of
Don't
these
insult
days,
her.
We're, not
Z,
gonna
we're
get
about to
that.
have a half TPK because if you kill Kismet, Z will rip your head off. Literally, Frizz.
It's not me.
Oh my
You're holding your
God.
arm. You cast a spell. Motherfucker. Hello, Raiders.
Oh,
I
Raiders,
do
I'm
want to
about
draw to everyone's attention that I was specifically told not to bring Revivify. I don't
Yeah.
have it.
And also, I want to just point to everyone earlier in the chat where Orjack said, "Ah, poor Frizz," and I said, "Don't feel sorry for the little shit, LOL." And now
You
look.
should feel sorry. What do you mean?
Yeah, you should. Honestly, you should. Frizz is
He's
a
the
little
victim of
friend.
an abusive relationship, but he doesn't want to listen to anyone. And sometimes you fuck around and find out.
And,
We are trying to help him,
He's
and
killing
he is still
the person who's trying to help
kill
him.
all of us.
I like that the only person who's on his side right now is gonna get
He's
fucked.
Kismet. I know. And you're gonna die.
It's so
So
funny.
Be
feral, Dimples.
oh, you know me. I need Frizz. I need you to roll me a spell attack.
Oh.
Okay. Spell attack, you say?
Yes,
Okay.
it doesn't matter which one. Whatever one rolls, it doesn't matter. I just need a spell attack. Oh God. Oh
That's
God.
so funny. You
Oh
little shit.
God.
You little shit. You're killing my girlfriend.
Oh God.
Oh, well, there was the girlfriend
I-
Did
comment.
you say girlfriend?
See, but it
Everybody
was me,
calm
Red,
down.
not Z. See, this is what happened
Everybody-
last time.
This is one of those few times in life where you can actually use this instance of lucky. And I will
Oh.
see the bitch queen
Oh.
take over you in this moment and attack me through you. And I'll be like, please don't. And I'll use another lucky roll to make
Oh,
you
I have to reroll. Okay.
Yeah, reroll.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not a natural 20, hopefully.
Okay, 14.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
That is clutch.
Raven Queen said nope.
And you go to
You
inflict
see-
wounds at 5th level.
Oh my god. You see,
With a natural 20, holy fuck.
You
I would
would've-
have fucking died.
you would've
You
died.
would die.
Yeah, that
You would
would've
have
been
died.
You would
You would
die.
have
I
been
would've
dead.
I would have just died.
For my dad. Oh no.
You do
And you
try to
snatch your
do
hand
this.
away. You see the
Um,
waves in the eyes of Frizz. Like his
You
eyes are literally just become like oceans. You can see them in his
Well,
eyes.
One of them.
The one.
You're
yeah.
right.
The other one's a sapphire still.
As I
You know what? We haven't
understand,
gotten back to poking at that and seeing what the hell's up.
It's just
Yeah,
there.
No one asked.
I think inflict wounds works as a like you attack as a part of the spell, right? So I'm
Yeah,
assuming you're
so
doing
that's
some.
the attack.
Yeah.
The
so you
the touch
see-
was turning into an attack, like a crushing sort of thing,
Yeah.
and you get away from that.
You see like these huge massive raven wings just like flutter from my back and like wrap around me and then fade away.
Like I
Mama's looking out.
said, she's one to talk when it comes to toxic relationships.
I don't
And you're
know
back
what's
to
happening.
yourself, Frizz.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. It's okay. It's
Don't
not-
fucking insult her.
Frizz, are you scared of her?
I love her so much.
The only
That's
right
all.
answer.
Again, another grips. And then he will say,
Oh, so there's something I would say. Z asked me what I gave to Beth Lorna. Oh, you don't know, do you?
No. Well, what did you give her?
I don't know, but Frizz used to think that. Don't be offended, but Frizz used to like you all, and Frizz now just thinks that you all are mean. I don't know.
Well, those two things can be true at the same time.
So you guys are mean.
Some of us.
I think Frizz is in danger, but Frizz just
Yeah,
needs
especially
to
that
help.
little flying child. Incredibly annoying and mean. Do not let that one put you on a leash again.
My lover said that Z cannot put me in the leash again. That was mean.
Okay. Yeah, well,
That was
be
really
fair-
mean.
To be fair, Glix is the one who put him on a
Yes, Z was
We
just the
just
one
timed the
controlling the
Z.
leash.
and I got consent first.
Yeah, Frizz wanted to be on the leash because what he actually wanted was to be holding someone's hand the whole time.
I take Frizz's hand and I squeeze gently and I say, it's gonna take a little bit of convincing with everybody else, but we'll try to help. I'll try to help.
Why Kismat's nice to Frizz? What does Kismat want?
It's a great question, Frizz. What does Kismat want?
Oh, nothing. I don't know. You seem like you're hurting, and I went to school for this kind of stuff, so I don't have the elective. We've been over this, but
Oh, you haven't gotten your certificate yet.
I was waiting to give her the certificate this morning when then Frizz fucked it up again.
Inside
Alright,
of the tent, there's dragon chests with Elafor and the prince.
Glix is watching while wringing out her hair and patching clothes. And
let's get back. I don't want.
to be fair, it's a lot of hair in this form.
We don't have to tell the others about, your love trying to attack me through you. I am pretty beat up.
Alright.
I do need to take a nap, so I don't sleep, but the equivalent of a nap, which is just loitering.
One more
Um,
grass and said,
Do you like? Do you love Z?
I don't know, really. He's nice, but do I want to love someone who is so emotionally stunted? I don't know. I'm considering it, but
I know, right? I think you deserve better. She's sometimes really mean to you. I think you should be with the prince.
all right. I didn't ask you for relationship advice, but thank you.
and then he goes back with you.
We'll go back to the tent.
Now Elafor just goes, checkmate.
When you
Right
walk
as you're
in
all
looking
gone.
beat to shit, see,
Yeah.
we'll just say, what happened? And look between the two of you because Frizz looks fine.
Oh.
Frizz does not look like he took more damage. Only you.
Yes, the prince looks back at you and is like, oh, God, Princess Kismat.
I just need a nap. It's okay.
You're covered
Nothing
in
happened.
blood.
That's, to be fair, that's pretty normal.
Don't I smell delicious right now? I bet
You
Sorry,
weren't
it's
that
a-
hurt when you walked out. What happened, Frizz?
Frizz did nothing. Stop with the accusatory tone.
I'm gonna
I-
insight check. I'm like some shit happened.
I will explain. Everybody relax. I
23.
Yeah,
I should
well,
also roll deception. Hold on. Shit.
One of you are lying, and it's not Frizz.
Yeah.
I asked my matron for help and I received her help. That's all. Don't worry about it. I just need to nap.
Like I said, toxic relationships. One to talk.
Okay, that one was fair.
yeah.
Takes
Z
one
kind
to
of
know
like
one,
gives like a
eccentrics.
long squint, and then at Frizz, and then Kismat, and then Frizz again. And then just like sits back on his little cot and props himself up with pillows and was like, whatever.
By the way, I just read what Saibi said. Frizz is pulling next week. What the heck? No.
Oh,
no,
you're
no.
gonna.
I already did pull one. What?
We've all pulled one. It has reset now.
Yeah, and you're on the shit list right now.
All right.
Hello, yes,
do
I
need
have
to
this
rest.
cross stitch plant pattern. It very clearly says fuck around and find out.
Frizz just
z-
sits
I
down
w-
now.
Yeah. Gives your hand a very gentle squeeze. Let's go, and then like. Oh my god.
no. Saibi, calm down.
Ray's like soul left his body for a moment. He's like,
Saibi is the best agent of chaos I've ever known.
Saibi
Oh my
holds too
God.
much power.
No,
Like
Saibi
this.
does not have enough power, to be honest.
Perfect.
Sagi's the big bad.
So you all gotten
No.
a chance to take your short rest.
Oh, I need to roll the dice.
Yes, roll your hit dice. Make sure you hit that short rest button, so you get all your features back on your sheets on D&D Beyond. Make sure you mark off your hit dice that you use.
Yeah, I didn't use a bunch. I just got close to full. I didn't get all the way back.
Wait,
up.
how do you roll these hit dice again? Short
It's
rest.
on your short rest.
Oh, okay.
41. Yeah.
Alfor's 1 HP short of full.
Oh no.
I'm back at full health.
I'm really close to full health. I didn't roll all of mine.
Nat
probably
one.
could,
So I understand that you all have your own things that have brought you here. If you are willing to share, I would be willing to know. But if you are not, that is also just fine.
The hags took stuff from all of us. I just got mine back. As you can imagine, as a traveling druid, not having a sense of direction has been difficult.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Well, I know exactly where I'm going now, so
If you don't mind me asking, is your full name Galixiana?
yes.
It's a beautiful name.
She's- Thank you. How would you know that?
It's come up in history over the years. I heard the name once or twice before. I've never known anyone who's not shortened it at some point in their lives, especially the younger elves.
Fair.
Hmm.
But yes, it's Glixiana. Journey.
It's a beautiful name.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Your stitching is fantastic. He like stretches his arms out. It's almost like new.
I very much take pride in my work. Have you heard of the Witchlight Carnival?
I have actually.
I'm their costume designer and seamstress.
Magnificent. You.
Yes, for the last 50 years at least.
It's been a long time since I've been to the Witchlight Carnival, but perhaps I'll take a visit.
When you're
Let me
out
know
here.
when you're around.
When he does the stretches, like,
Mhm.
obviously Glix is in the forefront of the scene, but in just like blurred out in the back is Kismet just going.
Drooling.
Yeah.
Bloody saliva. Like,
Speaking of which, like the flowers in her hair are fairly dried out right now, so she's just like leaning back, resting. No teacup, so things have been
yeah.
a little harder these days.
Z will say in your head, "Are you sure you're all right?"
It's really annoying because I can't think back at you. She mumbled under her breath, just sitting down next to him. But yes, I'm fine. Are you feeling
You
better?
look dried up. Z like points at your flowers.
What am I, a prune?
What's a prune?
It's like a grape, but dried, so shriveled, a shriveled
No,
grape.
you look like dried flowers.
Oh yes, I'm a little thirsty, but I wanted
You
to
could
hunt, but Frizz
just-
came along, and I didn't want Frizz to have to see me like that because it's a little grotesque.
He almost said you could just, he's looking over at Frizz, like you can just chomp on Frizz. Steve
Prunes are
said,
also not dried grapes. Those are raisins, by the way.
I know. And Rani knows,
I'm
but
just like, what are you talking about? Ah! Dealing psychic damage to your GM. Thanks.
yeah. Well, if you want to go hunting, I can go with you.
That's very sweet. I just don't like other people seeing me like that.
I don't care. Whatever.
Seems to be a running
I
theme.
have something for you.
Okay. What is it?
I got you a paper. Z like reaches into his bag and like pulls out. It's like it's a little damp on one side. You know, just from all the water and stuff, but it's still readable enough. And he like pulls it out and like smooths the crinkles out of it because it was like folded up. And holds it out to you.
And are you touching with the glove?
Yeah.
Because you have the gloves on, and then you like do that with the paper.
The gloves do not destroy paper.
No.
No, but it will make it stinky.
Listen. Listen.
I take the paper, and thankfully, as I keep reminding everybody, I do not need to breathe. Anytime
So-
I'm next to Z
You
in the
just hold
last
your
couple,
breath
like,
and it's
yeah, I
fine.
just hold my breath now. I don't breathe, and it looks very uncanny because, like, there's this movement to a body, right? Like a living body that
Mhm.
just doesn't happen, and it just like when you notice it, it's like this thing that becomes very stark to you. But yeah, she just like very still, unmoving, looks at it. What does it say?
So L4 like drew it up, like made a fancy border around it and everything. It is a made to look like a certificate. It doesn't actually say that you are a licensed therapist. It says that you have no, you skipped the elective, didn't you?
I did.
It basically just says in a lot of very like fancy flowing letters that are difficult to read, that you in lieu of an elective on giving therapy or whatever, have experience in field work of talking to people, especially to Z, and are receiving this paper in recognition of appreciation. And it's like signed by Eleanor. And Z's just like, it's just, you said you like didn't have a paper about your school stuff, so I told Eleanor to make you one. I don't, he's probably knows more about it. I don't. I didn't go to school, so
I can tell. It's
Brutal.
Thank you. See, that's very nice of you. Are you asking me to be your therapist? Is that what this is implying?
I thought you would like it. I don't.
I do like it. Thank you. It's very I'm just
You said you needed one.
okay. Thank you for this. It's very thoughtful.
You're welcome. So you just want to like fold your arms a little bit.
And she like sort of like leans slightly, just does like that gentle side nudge and says, "No, really, thank you. It's very sweet."
Well, yeah, now you have it.
Do you think I could get Ellaford if I framed it we could put it up in our magic library house. That's what they do,
Probably.
you know, with these
Oh.
certificates. They frame it and they put it in their
Oh,
clinics.
well, sorry. If I knew it, I would have got you a frame.
No.
It's just you
It's-
said the certificate. Probably all four can do it in the library. Anyway, you're sure you're okay?
yes, I'm fine. You keep
Chris
asking.
didn't do anything.
No. And you see like this like that like high pitched. No,
Yeah.
he didn't do anything. It's fine. Frizz. Look, I think Frizz is in trouble. I think he's made some weird ass pact with some fucking evil sea queen. And as someone who's made a very similar pact, like his one seems much worse than mine.
Z just says in your head, I can tell you're lying about something.
Maybe it's not lying. Maybe it's just none of your business.
Okay. It's fine.
Everybody's just really upset at Frizz, and no one's like, he's going through some shit, and we should figure out how to help him.
Okay, well, why are you lying to me? He says in your head.
I look around. Everybody's gonna think I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself. You realize that?
Then come outside, Z says.
Ugh. She gets up and like, excuse us. We're gonna keep watch. And walks outside.
And then the prince just looks over at Glixie and goes, "Are they a couple?"
No, she yells from as she's walking out. I am very available and single.
They're a thing and neither of them wants to admit it. And it's really, really awkward for everyone involved.
I think you should try if you like Kismet.
Z gives you dagger eyes as he like shuts the tent behind them.
He was waiting till y'all walked out, by the way.
Oh, after
Yeah.
after we walked out. Okay, I thought.
No. He wasn't asking why you are there.
Okay.
He knows the rules of decorum here.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing is just incredibly awkward to a point of I don't even know what's going on anymore, and I wish they would both get over themselves.
Relationships are complicated.
They really are.
When you love each other, sometimes complicated things happen, yes.
Yeah, tell me about it. And Clicks is gonna find the closest thing that looks like alcohol and just start drinking.
Buddy.
Paint thinner.
Do you have a vial or something? He's like rummaging through his bag.
Yes, many. I rummage through a bunch of vials and like I take out like a fistful and they're all labeled. It has I have a little bit of Glix's blood, a little
You do
bit
not
of
have
Elefor's.
Glix's.
Oh, I don't have Glix's. I have Elefor's.
Glix never gave it. Yeah.
Okay, right. So I have like whoever gave it to me. Then I take out like some random potions that I tried to brew but never like for my exams, and they're just sitting in there. And I'm like, sure, I empty one of those out, and I
Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Z takes it. And DM, I would like to make a sleight of hand check to hide what I am doing with this vial from Kismet because I want to like cut my palm and like try to like fill it up with blood for her because I can tell that she's wealthy, but I know that she will make a fuss about it.
Roll a sleight of hand versus her perception.
You could just be like, I love you, here's my arm.
No, that's too easy. If she's awkward about it, she doesn't want to see anyone to see her doing the thing.
Do I have advantage on perception because I can smell the blood? Probably. Well, to be fair, I'm holding my breath. I'm not breathing around you.
You're
I-
holding your breath. You because
Yeah.
these smell
How
terrible.
you can't cut your palm, by the way, Z,
Why?
because you're wearing bone
Wearing a
gloves that
glove.
will not come off of your
Okay,
hands.
then my like in my fucking arm, like
Yeah.
or side or somewhere like under my jacket, basically.
Everything is fucking mess because of Frizz.
Oh my.
Yes,
Frizz is at
I
the
can't
center
remember
of
because-
every chaos.
Well, you're able to do
Oh.
this.
Yeah, natural one on you because my 24 sleight of hand. So he's casually filling up this vial while we talk, and he says, "Look,
Before
Frizz,
anything.
I tried to talk Frizz out of whatever fucking deal he made with Bev Lorna, and it was his choice, and he refused to listen to me. Don't say I don't care about Frizz. I'm not trying to help Frizz. I'm trying to save him against his own damn self." Why? Yes, I'm pissed at him. He hurt everyone. But that doesn't mean I'm not trying to help him. And now you're lying to me, and I don't even know why.
I'm not. Jeez. Okay. First of all, Frizz didn't hurt us. A literal god who I think he's somehow bound to did. Very different things.
Frizz
Second
gave
of-
me these gloves. Anyway.
And I offered to help you take them off. I don't know what your point is. You're still wearing them.
Yeah. Continue.
Exactly. Right. Kismet 1, C 0.
Okay, we're not scoring this. Are we not on the same side here?
We are okay, listen. There was a little bit of an incident earlier when I was on my walk with Frizz. I think I upset the goddess just a little. But nothing happened. I was able to protect myself. So
You look terrible.
that wasn't because of Frizz though. I did it to myself to regain some spent energy. It's fine. Honestly, the details are like
Okay, look, I don't think any of us should be by ourselves with Frizz anymore.
Oh,
look, Frizz can't even talk or say anything or do anything without like she's constantly
You
watching
said
him.
there was an incident where she tried to attack you. What if it had succeeded? You were out there alone with him.
I'm too.
What if it was someone else? What if it was Elafor and he did that to Elafor and Elafor she did that to Elafor.
I think if we just don't say mean things about her, she won't attack us. That's the lesson I learned. I kind of told her that she's ugly. I think that's probably why she got mad at me.
Okay, well, noted. We won't say that in front of Frizz anymore. But none of us should go with Frizz alone. It's not safe. Okay.
Fine. But as long as we're not making him feel bad about it all the time.
Well, if he keeps doing things, it's gonna be hard for people not to be pissed at it.
It's a little rich coming from the one person who kept causing shit for us when we all first met, okay? So like it's fine. Honestly. It
Okay,
took you
well,
some time to
I
get
wasn't that bitchy about everyone being pissed at me. Only a little bit.
Are you hearing yourself?
I didn't try to kill everyone.
Well, you did almost get us killed multiple times. But it's
But
fine.
I didn't attack anyone. I didn't attack anyone.
Water under the bridge. It's fine. Sorry, I don't mean to get mad at you. Listen,
Pun intended.
let's just Z. I've been thinking about this, and I think I just need to come out and say it. Obviously, you know that I like you. But I have understood from the way you behave that you do not reciprocate. So this is me letting you go. All right? Great. Good chat. Pats you on the back, like shoulder very awkwardly and says,
Here.
I'm
Z
sorry.
just like hands you the vial. You look like you need this. I'll be back. And he just
you get a little angry when you're
rings
hungry.
up into the air and goes flying off.
Flying away.
Yep. You're just like, I don't like you. And so he's like, okay, you know what? Here, take your blood. Bye.
Looks at the blood. Like shakes her head. Pockets it and walks back into the tent and just like very nonchalantly announces, Z flew away. But I have his blood, so I can track him, so it's fine.
Aliport's just like, how is that fine?
I can track him.
I heard shouting. You guys are shouting.
No, you couldn't hear
You
anything
can't
because you're in a
hear
different
anything. Oh.
dimension.
I
You're in a
heard
different
nothing.
dimension inside the tent.
I think he's just... He'll be fine.
Should we look for him?
He said he's coming back. He's not a baby.
Okay.
maybe
Z, roll
we
me a
should-
D8.
Oh, fuck.
Cool.
You just go wandering around the witchlight and expect nothing to happen.
So just to let you know, DM, where I was headed, in case this is helpful. Since we're like right over here by all these Fey beacons, Z was just basically gonna fly almost straight up and find like a perch on top of one of these like towering stone thingy-majiggers around the lake and like be a broody boy up there for a little while.
Oh no. Okay, well, let me drop what happens.
Oh no. I run into 8 of these massive horned raven things.
No.
Oh my god.
No, I think it's going to be far worse than that. I think this is going to be.
The sky
Oh,
darkens
what the
as a huge
hell?
tornado forms and careens towards the
Oh, we're all
characters.
inside the
Or
tent though. What's happening?
character.
Okay, towards me. Okay.
You need to make a DC 17 strength throw. Or a saving throw.
Okay. 20.
Woo! All right. Well, since this is not for the whole party, this is quite fun. You don't lose anything, Z, but you are swept up in this tornado. You're able to keep a good control of yourself.
Just
But
like riding around a circle. I'm
yeah,
like, I've
you're
been on
just
the
kind of
whirly
like
ride at the
going with
carnival.
the wind and just riding it around, kind of like curving yourself.
The Wicked Witch from what you call it, from Wizard of Oz, just flying the
Yeah.
broom around.
Yeah.
You don't lose any of your things. But when you land,
I lose my lunch. I just,
you are at the astronomer's throne.
okay.
That's where it takes you to.
That's the blue circle at the top of the map.
That's the
by
blue circle
way.
at the top of the map.
Andromeda.
And where the fuck are we?
We're
Y'all are down right
Yeah.
around
Down by
the
the Fey
black
beacon.
X. And
Like
now
here.
got moved to over here.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah, you got moved real far, Z.
Mm-hmm.
Just tornado from out of nowhere just picks you up, then carries you off.
Yeah.
You're not hurt, which is
Do
about
I
the
see
best
any
you can
ruby
say.
slippers anywhere? Just kidding.
But that is going to be the spot where we leave off in
cool.
this session.
Oh my god.
All because Kisma broke up with Z and they weren't even an item yet.
Exactly. I thought it was time to switch it up, but this is too much.
Yeah, you do
It's
you
too
do fall
switched up.
prone or whatever, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You pass the
Z very
same.
easily could have been like, hang on. What do you mean I don't reciprocate? Chose not to do that.
Sometimes showing emotions is hard. I get it, Z. I get
He's
it.
like, I just drained my blood for you. I got you a paper. And at the moment where I'm giving you stuff and trying to talk to you, then you break up with me.
Perfect.
Indrani got distracted by the hot prince.
Mhm.
Literally,
Johnny's like,
I was
I gotta keep my options open for kids, Mom.
I love it, by the way, guys. Oh my
I-
god.
genuinely was like, this is a good time to like switch things up a little.
Simon said I'm devastated. Same.
Right? Like I'm like, wait, what?
So far, I've been pining after Z, and now it's time for you to pine back.
Yeah, Raven shit. Let's go.
The way that Z was crying because we didn't have you when we fixed a tree that you never got to see.
Yeah, Z. Oh, yeah. Z was really upset by that. He was like,
He
I
was
wish
fucked
Kids
up
Mom
over
was here.
it.
He was crying about it. He definitely has feelings for you, obviously.
Amazing. So, thank you all for joining us today for this messy ass episode. This was not exactly where I thought this episode was going to go, but you know what? Fine.
But you
Fine.
were unsurprised.
I'm not stressed at all. So, first off, thank you, Sivy, for the bits and helping me to nearly kill Kismot, because that would have done it.
That would have done it.
That
I
genuinely would.
It
5
would
beat
be
10, and it was a critical, so
It's a
10
crit.
beat 10.
And,
I
and
just rolled
half of them are at max damage, so it would be 50 plus
Yes.
whatever you rolled, so
I was
which
like-
would be over her health points in
So
damage.
82 damage you would have taken.
Yeah, you would be dead,
Dead.
motherfucker.
You would be dead.
Yeah, that would be double my hit points even. So it wasn't even like a
Yes.
Yeah, that's dead with
That's
no
dead.
revivify to
No-
get you back.
Yeah.
no
Yes.
nothing.
Short of
Yes,
like
no
wish and
rectify.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Frizz holding you. So
It would've-
Oh, yeah. Like I said,
Frizz
Frizz
would have
would
been
have died
dead.
too.
It would have been over. We
Yeah,
would
yeah,
have
Frizz
been
would've
been
rolling new
dramatic.
characters
Frizz
because
would be like, I don't know what happened. She'd be like, yeah, fuck that.
yeah, there would have been a lot of death.
oh my
I don't
Excellent.
have a lot of
God.
spells left. I got enough.
I love it, guys.
Brilliant.
God.
The dice giveth, and the
The
dice,
dice
taketh.
taketh. Yeah.
Indeed.
I-
Lucky for you, you had luck. How many
I
luck
have
rolls do you
never
get?
3, and I
Okay.
used 2
3 per
today.
day.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing. I used one in the last
Oh.
episode before you took
You
a
did, yeah.
rest. Yeah.
So I
So-
still
so
had
it's
one
one.
left.
You-
Yeah.
so that was it. If you said you
Yeah.
used 2 today, that was your luck.
That was it. That was my last one.
Oh, I mean, and it
Ooh.
made sense where you use luck too. It was not like I just bullshitted your dice. It was a saving throw, I think.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Oh,
So
man.
let's let the players tell you who they are and where you can find them as we continue on this messy ride that is Wayward Revelry. And we will start with Indrani.
Oh shit. Hey everybody. My name is Adrani. I played Kismet, the messy vampire cleric of the party who almost died today. You can find me on the internet as at Nonagon Dice. I'm a handmade dice maker, TTRPG streamer, game designer, and marketer from Mumbai. And I co-founded a community called Daisies and Dragons, where we stream every Wednesday at like 9:30 a.m. EST or some shit. But come check us out. We also have a Discord community, which is great. Come join that. Excited to be here. Today was a whole like wow, I can't believe I almost died. My
Aw.
brain is just so like oh, that was great. Never been more proud of having luck in my life.
Oh yeah.
Great fucking feat. Anyway, that's me.
Ray.
Okay, hi, my name is Ray, otherwise known as Ari on the internet. I'm a music streamer on Twitch, but I also am a tabletop RPG because I have 2, not 1, D&D sessions. one here on Sunday with Dimples and Dice, and the second one is every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Orijack's channel. Who's been watching Orijack's there? You guys can click and follow his amazing DM. It's a big party, nine people, so it's cool. We were just in this like cavern fighting kobolds and everything. So the fact that I'm playing a kobold, my other campaign is fighting kobold. That's really cool. I'm playing a turtle wizard who is really really old. So and really kind, very opposite from Frizz. So you should check that out. And other than that, I will have an uncapped subathon for my 2 years anniversary this 25th of February. And I'm planning to play Hogwarts Legacy all day, being a hermit. And yeah, I'm sorry. A lot of people probably don't. I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. Anyway, other than that, yeah, that's it. That's from me. Go check out my socials.
Panda.
Hello, I am Awkwardish Panda. I am awkward and panda-sized and queer, and I am not doing a whole lot right now besides a Kickstarter. I'm going to drop the link in chat. We are 27% of the way getting funded. It's been live for 5 days, right? Launched Wednesday. Today's the 5th. Yeah, 5 days. So there it is. Go follow it. Check it out. Other than that, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays in the morning and Saturday nights. That'll be switching to Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday night later this month. But that's about it. We're stitching a bunch of fun stuff and not doing a whole lot else right now. So, and then back here.
Red Justice.
Hello, everyone. I'm Red. I'm not really using my Twitter anymore. And I'm not big on social media, so I don't really have somewhere else that I am right now besides here on Sundays. I'm a writer and DM. But all of my other games are offline right now. But if you follow Dimples, you may inadvertently hear about me from time to time. So it's so funny.
And I am Prince, otherwise known as Dimples and Dice. That is where you can find me, obviously, because you're here, you know this. But you can also find me on the High Shelf Collective on Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, playing in a Cyberpunk Red campaign. I play a corpo who is incredibly naive and doesn't know how the corporate world actually works. All the deceptive sort of fuckery that happens, and he's learning as his mentor's been killed and trying to get to the bottom of that. And yeah, he flirted with some old ladies that were basically like Cyberpunk Golden Girls, and then they fed him great food. It was amazing. Yeah.
I love that.
You thought they were going to bang, but no, it was not banging. It was just getting fed, having talks, asking if he's going to have any kids, that sort of thing. Fun times. But yeah, catch us on Wednesdays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And we are working on the Hunter campaign over on Rolling These 20. So be on the lookout for an announcement for that, because that's coming soon. That's it. Thank you all for joining us, and we are going to go and raid the Rivals of Waterdeep stream since they are back, and we'll see y'all next week on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Rose was
Perfect.
back last season, level 20.
Oh man, I'm excited.
Yeah, I saw